Alright guys, welcome back to the garage. So today we're on part 3 of our preventative maintenance before throwing boost at it, I think it's called, series. Anyway, so today we're going to do a differential fluid swap, and we have some Amsoil severe gear in here and the AC Delco limited slip lubricant. So make sure you get this. So if you guys haven't watched last episode where we did the transmission fluid swap, go check that out. But the car's already up in the air. The rear end, it's pretty much level. The rear end is ready to go, and so we're going to drop that fill plug, and then we'll do the drain plug right after that. Now this is a cast iron housing, so it's probably going to be a little more difficult than the aluminum body of the case of the TR6060, but nothing a little bit of heat can't handle. So let's get to it. Okay guys, so right there is the fill plug, and right under there is the drain plug. So front of the car is over there. We're looking at the back, or we're at the back of the car behind the differential here. So this is on the passenger side, and this is right underneath. So I have a little oil leak here. Looks like it's probably from the axle seal, but it doesn't seem to be actively leaking, so I'm not going to worry about it. Anyway, like I said, this is like a cast iron or steel or whatever it is housing, so I think this is going to be hard to get out. I'm going to go ahead and use some heat on there, and then this one here is a 8mm hex, and for some reason the drain seems to be this 1/4 inch, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to clean out the inside here. It doesn't sound right. All right, so if you saw my last video, I'm gonna do the same thing. We're gonna use some MAP gas. I'm gonna try and heat that plug up, and same thing with the drain, and hopefully it'll help us get this loosened up. All right guys, you'll never guess what size these end up being. So these were just very corroded. Both this guy and this guy are the same size. They're 10mm hex, and they're just super corroded. I had to essentially chip away rust and jam 1mm increments from 7 all the way to 10, jam them in there and get the rust out. So anyway, I got both of them are undone right now, and I think I'm gonna end up replacing these, the plugs. They just look very crusty, and like I said, I had to chip away a lot of rust, so they're probably a little bit loose. But anyway, I'm gonna just drain it, and we'll see how far we can get tonight. All right guys, so this is what my diff looks like here. This is whatever metal was on the magnet. This is the magnet. So you got to keep in mind that the drain and the fill plugs are different, right? This one is the drain plug. It's got the magnet on the end, and you can see that if you put them side by side, it is a smidge longer. Same thread pitch and everything, so you can probably, in theory, get them in the wrong hole. But anyway, magnet is your drain. All right, guys. So I got these blister packs of Severe Gear 7590 from Amsoil. And all I did is I took this limited slip additive and I put it in into the top here. So real simple. We're gonna take this. It's nice because you can maneuver that however you want, and then we'll just shove it in there. It takes about 1.5 quart or so. So we'll empty this one. That's why I put the additive in this guy, and then we'll top it off with that guy. And again, it's the same thing as the trans, right? You keep filling it up until it dribbles out of the fill plug. I'll tell you guys, this thing says easy pack, less mess, less waste. Well, I'll tell you, there was a lot of mess. This thing would leak from everywhere. I couldn't get the nozzle into the thing. Anyway, whatever. It's a good thing I had 2 quarts here, and I only needed about 1.5. So anyway, got 1/2 quart left. But anyway, she's back in. And for now, all I did was I put the original plugs back in, and we're just gonna send it. All right guys, so that's it. Trans done, and now differential's done. So, super easy job. It took me about 30 minutes. The car's already up in the air. while you're in there kind of job, you know. Just make sure you get the parts. And if I was you, I'd probably just buy a couple of those drain and fill plugs just to be safe in case it was rotted out, kind of like mine. I don't feel great about putting it back in there, but it is what it is. So anyway guys, if you like the content, make sure you like and subscribe. See you on the next one.